On Friday, October 17, 4 new lawyers joined the James Comey defense team, and these lawyers are no slouches. Most of them are former DOJ heavyweights. One of the new lawyers is Michael Dreeben, former Deputy Solicitor General of the United States. Michael's argued more than 100 cases before the Supreme Court. Another new member of the team is Ephraim McDowell. Ephraim's another Solicitor General attorney who argued about 80 cases before the Supreme Court. Michael and Ephraim are among an extremely elite group of lawyers. Most lawyers never appear before the Supreme Court. There may be only 1 or 2 living attorneys in the entire United States who have appeared before the Supreme Court more times than Michael and Ephraim. By bringing in elite appellate lawyers at this early stage in the case, the defense is signaling that it believes the decisive battles in the Comey prosecution will unfold in the courts of appeal and not in the trial court. Rebekah Donaleski has also joined the defense team. Rebekah was the chief of the Public Corruption Unit at the Office of the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York. That office is considered the premier U.S. Attorney's office in the country. Rebekah joins lead trial counsel Patrick Fitzgerald, a former federal prosecutor who worked both in the Office of the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York and the Office of the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois. That office covers Chicago. Patrick has overseen numerous high-profile terrorism and public corruption cases. As one former Attorney General commented, Patrick is a prosecutor's prosecutor. He's among the best trial lawyers in the United States. This defense team isn't a bunch of outsiders attacking DOJ. They're all DOJ insiders, career Justice Department attorneys who worked under presidents from both political parties, and they're now challenging the institution they served for decades. These lawyers built their careers promoting the rule of law and protecting DOJ's integrity. I believe that by joining James Comey's defense team, they're telling us all that there's something terribly wrong going on right now within DOJ. They're uniting to challenge what they see as a blatant abuse of power, a baseless, vindictive, selective prosecution being pursued by the president even though career prosecutors reportedly found no probable cause to pursue the case. From what I've seen so far, these lawyers expect to see the case dismissed before it ever gets to trial. Their pretrial attack on the indictment will likely be 3-pronged. First, a constitutional challenge based on their claim that the prosecution is selective and vindictive. Second, a statutory challenge based on their belief that the U.S. Attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, Lindsay Halligan, was unlawfully appointed. Third, a legal challenge to the indictment based on the Supreme Court case of United States v. Bronston, which holds that a literally true statement is not a crime. I expect them to argue that Comey's testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee that forms the basis for the indictment was literally true and therefore not a crime. If you're interested in the literal truth defense, check out my video on that topic. On October 20th, the defense will be filing its first round of pretrial motions, including a motion challenging the lawfulness of U.S. Attorney Halligan's appointment. I'll be analyzing that motion next week after it's filed. If you're interested in knowing more about that motion, subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I post the video. Thanks for watching, and remember, where law rules, justice follows.